Traders from around the globe, what's going on? It's Ricky Cadan back again with another real life stock review with Real Life Trading Australia. Hope you guys had an amazing weekend and you started the week fresh and ready to roll. The SPY not doing a whole lot this week. We did have a small gap up yesterday and we did fade lower. What's interesting about the SPY right now is we did break above this resistance level right here and currently are retesting. So, I mean, SPY and the E-minis both look still fairly bullish. If you take a look at the E-minis, the ES, to me, this does look like a very nice bull flag pattern. So for the most part, if we break this lower trend line, I do expect us to have a small little retracement, but most likely we will just trade sideways for a few days and push higher. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones, and the Dow Jones looking a little bit more bullish than the SPY right now. And as we speak, there's not a whole lot. I'd probably just be looking to buy the dip. If you are a short-term trader, keep an eye on the moving averages here, because if we do get a quick sell-off, I would expect it to be a very nice dip buying opportunity. Like if we did have a sell-off back down to the 10, makes a lot of sense. That is this resistance level here, so it would be a very nice buy the dip opportunity. But right now, stay bullish on the markets, guys. They do not look bearish anymore. I've been saying this in my last few reviews, that we are most likely going to look to go higher. Let's take a look at iRobot, ticker symbol IRBT, and iRobot forming some really, really nice patterns at the moment. We do have a very nice double bottom here, and we had a very nice hammer candle today off the 10 EMA. And what's also interesting about iRobot is if you take a look at the weekly chart and the long-term moving averages, we are below the 200. I do see that. However, we are at a very, very nice key level. So this level right here has been a buying location in the past. So the people that are going to be looking to buy here are all the people that bought here, here, and here. So right now, if I were to quote unquote predict what I thought was going to happen, I would look for something of this juncture right here, and this is the reason why. So most people would think that this is going to come up to the 200. A lot of people would get in short and then think that there's going to turn around and go to zero, but most likely we will just have a nice little double bottom, come back down and retest to go back higher. And on the monthly chart, also looks really, really nice as well. We are getting a little bit of bullish momentum right now. So iRobot looks like a very nice buying location. Let's take a look at SQ. So SQ on the weekly chart is currently below the 100 on the weekly chart, but we are still above this 59.86 level. If you take a look on the daily chart, we are still struggling to close above this. I am not at all bearish on this company. I am bullish on this company. However, this level right here is very, very key. So if we do break down from 59.86, you are in long term, you may want to look at buying some short-term put options, as this will probably roll down to 50 and then maybe look to bounce. SQ, just like a lot of the other credit card payment systems like Visa, you see they also are having a fairly decent pullback, and we are currently almost at the 100. We did get some very decent volume today, so I will be looking to buy the dip if it comes down to the 100, maybe even a little bit lower, maybe down to 167. But yeah, keep your eyes on a dip buying opportunity on Visa and MasterCard, doing pretty much the same thing, almost coming down to the 100. It has been a nice buying location in the past, and it just makes a lot of sense that SQ, Visa, and and Mastercard are all pulling back. And we did have a very cute little evening star reversal pattern at the top here. So let's take a look at Tesla. Now, I've been speaking about this one for a while, guys, and I've kept this drawing. I've kept my Fibonacci lines here drawn for you. If you took the trade back here on this day, or even this day, I did say that this 211.13 level was a buying location. So if you did take that analysis to go long, then well done to you. From here, guys, I would just keep an eye on it. We are still looking bullish, but most likely we will probably run into some short-term resistance at about 243. So I'll keep that there for you guys. And that's just in probably 243.55. That's just in conjunction with these lows back here and this low back here, and obviously this previous high. So Tesla still has a little bit more upside if you are in long. Just obviously mitigate your risk, and all looks good. Let's take a look at Roku. Now, Roku finally getting some pullback action right now. We did get a very nice gap up yesterday, which just faded like a boss. And obviously, a lot of people happy to take profits up here as we did break 170. I mean, guys, we did have a huge run up on this stock from December. We're up over 545%. And I mean, even now we're still up 400%. So if you did buy back in December, obviously you would be the one to be taking profits right now. If I take a look at where I think we're going to pull back to, I'll just draw some quick fib lines here from this last low to the last swing high. So we have hit the 382. We have hit the 382 support here. So most likely what I do expect is for a little bit of buying to come in, and then maybe a rollback down to 121. And then obviously the 100 simple moving average will probably come in and support this trade to, who knows, maybe go long again. Roku the rocket. It's done it before, but we'll see what happens there. I'll keep this drawing there for everybody to see how this one transpires. Let's take a look at Twilio. Now, Twilio was a gorgeous trade. It has been in a beautiful trend. And realistically, if you were watching this one closely, and I'll show you how I would have looked at this. So if I just draw on this, I'll just put this replay back here. We had almost a triple top, but we had a lot of selling coming in here, guys. As you can see, we had, your first high, second, your third, and then your fourth. And then we had this nice selling candle right here, but also we did have a nice little lower trend line here. So as soon as this did break, you can see how this played out. And obviously, this was another opportunity to go in short again. So if I just draw this, descending triangle right here, we had the same setup, guys. Right here, we came back up to the 100, hit our head against the 100 quite a few number of times, squeezed, and then as soon as we broke, if we were to break the 100, we definitely would have gone higher. However, as soon as we broke this lower trend line, we did fade lower. So well done to a lot of the real life traders who took Twilio. And for the most part, guys, if you're thinking about buying this, I would be looking at a dip buying opportunity around about right here. So anywhere between 197, anywhere between 195 and 100 would be my first level of buying. And if I just draw a quick fib line to confirm that, okay, so that is the 618 retracement. So that will be a very nice buy the dip opportunity if we do get to this level. And if we have a look at the weekly chart, we do have the 100 slowly coming into play here. And most likely, if we come down to here, we're going to chop around for a little bit, maybe create a nice little double bottom, and then that will be a very nice time to go long. Let's take a look at Shopify. Now, Shopify, I did say that I'd probably like to call the top on this. I think I said that last week or the week before. And we are getting some glorious selling happening, guys. We did get a very, very nice double top-ish pattern. And right now, we are slowly but surely coming down to the 100. For me, I think that we could probably go a little bit lower. I do understand that if you were going to buy off the 100, that would be a very nice buy the dip location. But I mean, Shopify has had a gigantic move. And if I were to do a quick fib on this from the very last move, you can see that the 382 is realistically at 296. So if I were to get into this trade, I would be, pyramiding into this trade, buying some here and then buying more here and then a massive position down here. I don't think it will get down to 228. However, if it does, that will be a very, very nice time to go long. And if that line, and on the monthly chart, you can just see this is just an absolutely amazing bearish candle. So we probably do have a little bit more to go lower on Shopify. So a lot of the people who are in short, well done to you guys. Let's take a look at Caterpillar. Now this one really just slipped past my radar, guys. I did not. I'm not in this trade at all. But this was a very, very nice buying location right here. As you can see, we did come back down to this old support, and we are currently back at the 100 and 200 simple moving average. We do have some great volume, so I do expect us to continue higher a little bit more. But right now, this was also a bounce off the 200 on the weekly chart. But just bear in mind that we have got the 100 simple moving average at about 139, and most likely we will see that as a resistance level. So if you are in long, 139 will be a very nice profit target for you. Let's take a look at the Aussie markets. The All Ords not doing a great deal. China just chopping sideways like the rest of the market, and I do expect us to break bullish, just like the SPY and the minis. So not really a whole lot to talk about here on the All Ords. I have been saying just stay bullish and look to buy the dip. So same thing, guys. Everything still looks all good. Let's take a look at Woolworths, and we did have a very good a very nice evening star reversal pattern yesterday. So if you did identify that yesterday to go short or maybe even to take profits, that is a very, very beautiful trade, very beautiful pattern. And I'm going to say this, guys, I do expect us to come back down to $34. This will be a very nice time to buy the dip, but I do expect us to come back down here. And on the weekly chart, yeah, as you can see, we came straight to this resistance right here. And I did speak about this for a while. Sorry, not for a while. I did speak about this a couple of weeks ago, that this was going to be our next target and most likely look to sell. So well done to a lot of you who took profits on Woolworths. Let's take a look at DMP, Domino's Pizza, and I have still got this buying location here, this green rectangle. So if you did buy down off this support level and take it long, well done. I did say that we will slowly go higher, and right now we did break above the 200. However, on the weekly chart, we are right at the 100 simple moving average on the weekly. So expect some resistance, guys. We do still have a little bit more resistance in play as well. We have got a resistance here at 47. So if you are still in long, maybe look to take some profits off the table, maybe 75% or 80%, and then look to take the rest off up at 47. But if you did take that position long off this beautiful hammer, then well done to you guys on making some money on DMP. Let's take a look at APT, guys. And I actually did take a short position on APT on this day right there, right at the very, very top. It did play out nicely. I did get in and out, I think within 10 minutes. I was in and out within 10 minutes, as it was a nice retest gap, and it did retest and then go back higher. But obviously we did follow through. After this is a beautiful trend on APT, and we are slowly dipping right now. So if you are in APT, just look to take some profits off the table and look to get in on a dip at around $28. Looks like a very good buying opportunity. Let's take a look at Altium ALU, and we still are headbutting our head against this resistance right here at $37.90 or $38. So if you did look to take that short, then well done to you guys. And if you are looking to buy the dip, well, guys, right here is your buying location. So anywhere here is a very nice buying location to go long. Obviously, buy as low as possible, and risk mitigation is key. And I haven't spoken about Pilbara Minerals for a while, since I did get a request from this quite a while ago, and my analysis was on the weekly chart back here. I said that realistically we need to stay above this candle right here, and we did start to close below, and I did say that if we do close below, we are going back down to 35, and right now we are at 35 on the dot. All right, guys, so if we take a look at the monthly chart, this is a very beautiful buying location. We are at the 100 simple moving average on a monthly. So if you are looking to go long, for a long-term investment, this is a very nice buying location on Pilbara Minerals. Here is Cadan, and if I take a look at the weekly chart, I mean, this is just my best Mr. Squiggles of the century. I have not moved this at all. This was what I drew back here on this day. I said I did expect this to happen, and right now we are still following that line pretty much almost perfectly. Where do I expect for Cadan to go from here? I might draw this on in a different color. Just bear with me, and we'll make this red. Okay, so from here, guys, we do have a resistance level right here. Okay, we do have a resistance right here. So if we do go higher, then obviously expect us to come up and then come back down. So but that's obviously, that's not what I think is going to happen. I do think we're probably going to get a little bit more selling happening, probably something like this, and we're probably going to chop sideways, and then from there I think we'll just monitor that, and hopefully we will look to either slowly go higher, or maybe come down and get a little bit more support off this 100 simple moving average here. So does look good, but if you are in long, then look to take profits. Let's take a look at the banks. ANZ is hitting its head against the 100 and 200 simple moving average on the weekly chart. On the daily chart, we're at the 100. So do expect a little bit of a pullback here, guys. Probably something of this juncture. So ANZ, if you did buy down in this dip buying opportunity, then well done. We have been speaking about that for a while. And Commonwealth Bank is just, I have always said stay bullish, so stay bullish, and obviously if you are looking to go long, just keep looking to buy the dip on CBA. Let's take a look at some commodities, and here is crude oil. So crude oil hitting its head against my resistance here at 58.78, which is basically just off this resistance level right here, and back here, and back here. So very well done to all of you who profited on on crude oil. And from here, guys, where I think, I mean, it's an inside day as we speak, and realistically, we can break. I'm more bearish right now as it has hit the resistance, and we did hit all my targets. So from here, guys, I'm just looking for a dip buy. So if you are looking to buy, probably maybe off the 200, but I do expect us to roll down a little bit before we go higher. Let's take a look at gold, and gold is just doing exactly what I thought. We did hit our head against the 1549 resistance, and we have broken through that $1,500 level off this 382. So guys, if we most likely expect a little bit of a trade up and then a trade back down to the 618, and then from there we'll just kind of see what happens, see what's going on in the markets, and obviously short the highs and look to buy the dip. Last but not least, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar, and the Aussie dollar is just squeezing in a little nice little cute pennant pattern right now. We could break higher or we could break lower. I don't know which way we're going to go right now, but if we do break lower, it does make a lot of sense, as this is a previous level of support. So old support becoming new resistance, and obviously we do have the 100 simple moving average here. So we do have a little bit of resistance in the way. If we do break higher, I'm just going to get a little bit more excited, guys, because I will be looking for another short opportunity, just like this one. So keep your eyes on the Aussie dollar for a break, either bullish or bearish. But from here, guys, I'm fairly neutral. But that's all I've got for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'll be back on Thursday with another stock review. And if you got any tickers you want me to review, any pairs, commodities, you name it, I'll be here. Leave it in the comment section below, and I'll be back for free, guys, every single week, twice a week. You know it. I'll be back. All right, guys. Remember, love, live, live, laugh, and trade it. I'll see you soon. Bye.